Because this guy's been outstanding coming off the bench this year, leading all players off the bench in threes made with 227. So you have to account for him. The Blazers win the tip.
Blazers are doing themselves a disservice if they don't attack Peyton Pritchard with 2 fouls.
Avdija goes at Tatum. He tried to swing it inside and thread the needle to Klingon. Jabbed away. White on the recovery. Up ahead to Pritchard. Puts it on the deck.
Our man DC has already been through enough today. I mean, UConn lost, and he had to witness that. Good drive from Deni.
Tough loss to Florida today. Connecticut, one of those back-to-back champions, trying to three-peat.
There you go, DC. Get him back, DC. Don't let no gator come in your house.
Avdija on the roll into the lane. Kamara shifts his weight, drives it, and packs it with the right hand on the move.
The Blazers have yet to go and target him since he picked up the second foul.
Tatum turns and faces up on Simons. That's off. 9 to shoot. Ball kind of trapped over there on the far edge. Avdija leans back on the 3. Kamara trying to get to the offensive rebound is shoved, and that's the 3rd foul on Peyton Pritchard. Tatum, number 4 in the league in threes made. Fires a triple, it's off. Reith, he was a real factor for the Blazers in that win Friday against Denver. Getting the start in the 3rd quarter. Avdija throws a flare from 3 that's off. 48.1 at his 30th in the league. Avdija outside. All those threes are shooting. It doesn't leave him too many more possessions. Deni drills a 3. That Shaden had good success in the paint in the 1st quarter offensively. Deni shoves Horford aside on a power glide and flips it up and in. Matisse avoids Hauser. Hook pass here to Avdija. Drives it into the paint. Steps by Horford. Blocked by Hauser, who recovered. The Jackrabbits of South Dakota State and Creighton. What are they, the Blue Jays, right?
Creighton, yeah.
Avdija outside of 3. Got it. Deni Avdija. Horford's about to do. He came with a strong closeout, and it's an air ball. Boston the other way. Pritchard lines up the feet, squares the shoulders, missed the 3. Rebound, Avdija. Wipes the hand across the chest, hops into a power glide. Hands off to Klingon. He strolls in and lays it up lefty.
Because it just looks like pickup ball, run around. But when guys are getting good threes off of good action, and the defense is a part of the equation, then that looks like basketball.
Celtics up 11. Avdija will maneuver to midcourt.
Just wants a quality shot, no rush.
Sharp gets involved on the screen. Deni goes the opposite direction. It's ripped away by Tatum off the foot or leg, says Natalie Sago, of Avdija to Shaden Sharp. Blazers going to try to cut into this lead of Boston early. Not allow this thing to snowball. Into the lane, at the line, coming right here as we have just opened up the 3rd. After 69 games coming off the bench, he quickly picked up 3 fouls. And to start the 3rd quarter, they have sent in Baylor Shireman.
That was just entering today. Closer to 100% now. Back to you.
Good stuff. Thanks, Tom. Simons lasers a pass to the oncoming Avdija. Boston 9-1 in the month of March. Still mathematically has a chance to catch Cleveland for the best record in the Eastern Conference. Boston on top by 18. Hauser led him at half in scoring. Avdija into the lane.
No count.
There you go.
And I kind of like that, because it sends a message that no, it's not all fun and games right now. We got to do better. And you know, and that's his way to try to motivate. Then I would understand that. But the fact that he didn't, I like that. That's that fire burning in him. That he's not going to be happy until this is a ball game again.
Trying to make it so. Pritchard on the miss. Deni the recovery. Here's Tabani raising for 3. Got it.
And you feel like I got to rise and meet whatever it is he's got bubbling inside of him right now. I got to rise and meet that.
Kamara steps back, defending Tatum. He missed the shot. The rebound to Avdija up the floor. He threads his way in on Pritchard. Hands off to Sharp for a 2-hand jam. Tatum on a Cornet screen. A deep 3 offering. Rebound corralled by Deni Avdija.
I called the coaches at Oregon State at the time. I said, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I got this 5th grader in town that you might want to start looking at.
Here's Pritchard. Working on Walker. Steps back. Deep offering, no. Cornette again at the rim. Tapped it in Portland today. 50% shooting, 21 of 42. Paint points at 36-30 advantage for the Blazers. White seeing 34 minutes tonight for 3 off the screen from Cornette. That may have been Horford's hand on it. Pritchard ahead of Horford. He can't handle it. Right to Avdija. Deni goes at Pritchard into the lane to the glass. Leaves it up high off the window where White could make that Walker could handle it and lay it in. Avdija with it. Working on Pritchard. Spins inside. Straightens. Feathers one up at short. Rebound to Tatum. Right into his lap. Now he goes one-on-one. Spins away from Deni. Puts it low.
Good help, Matisse.
Tried to spin one up. Matisse got a finger on that ball, it looked like. And here comes Avdija the other way.
They need threes.
Off to Simons, frozen in his tracks. Now puts a dribble down and fires over Horford. Matisse steps out for the rebound. Hook it to Deni. Immediately a 3 is in the air. Around and out. Pritchard, the top bench player in the league in terms of points and threes and number 3 in assists. And he leads Boston to the win here, 129-116.